back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shrivani. If you haven't subscribed my channel, do subscribe right away and don't forget to click the bell icon there to send you the notifications. So the reason for making a video today is to make people aware that fluency also matters in coming to the English, because English just a language is not just meant to understand, not meant just for speaking, but also the maintaining fluency while you're speaking is also most important. So let me work on this and let me say you some of the simplest ways that you can improve the fluency through this. And before we dive into the subject, wherever you get into, English has been a very common language that everywhere it uses, right? So you need to be thorough in learning and focusing on this subject, where it will play a major role in the interviews or to crack any interview that you get into. Because even if you have a little knowledge on the subject, but having the fluency or the grip on the English communication, your competence and skills towards English communication skills make a lot of difference. It builds you with the confidence, it gives you the courage to face it with a challenge, to make it as a challenge and crack it. This can play the major role. So try to understand the value of it and try to do it every day without missing even a single day. The same way, we don't forget to use our phones. We don't forget to scroll our reels. So it's very important. Try at least learning a word each day, which have a lot impact in the future. Unknowingly, without knowing yourself, you will be having a lot of impact on what you're working on consistently. So let me dive into the subject first. So very simple way is learning the or getting the fluency over communication is to follow LSRW. Normally in IELTS English, if you want to crack IELTS or get into abroad, you need to give an exam of IELTS or Duolingo or GMAT something, or the exams will be there. But what I suggest is just simply follow this formula, which is LSRW. LSRW is nothing where they follow specifically. The first is listening, speaking, reading and writing. These four ways can really improve your fluency and also bring a lot of change and modifications in the way you do. The first thing, listening, is the most important thing. People are always busy in talking, communicating and just yelling something that they get out of mouth. But the first thing is to properly listen. Listen attentively can give you a lot of knowledge and can really improve your communication skills without any your involvement. So attentive listening is most important. So listening can be done through many ways, as we are mostly aware of seeing movies, shows and sports, whatever TV shows, anything it might be. Start listening attentively through that movies or whatever you do, along with the subtitles in English. It's very important that when you hear the subtitles, by simultaneously observing or focusing on that, can really change the way you speak when you start speaking with others. So first thing is attentive listening can really help you to improve your communication, also build fluency. When you're just watching a movie, just don't focus on the content but also the communication, the way he's uttering the words, the way he's speaking the words and managing it with a lot of confidence in it. The first thing is attentive listening, and the second thing is speaking. When you listen, you need to speak. When you listen something, you need to implement, right? Without implementation, without taking an action, the thought would be futile. Like it would be useless. If you think, you need to implement in the form of an action. So when you listen, you need to speak up so that you can understand to how much extent you are understanding and how much extent you are able to comprehend. So try speaking with yourself. You really don't need a companion for you. You just need to speak with yourself. If you're really passionate about learning and the real urge to learn English, then you will be enough to yourself. You versus you. Just speak with yourself when you're in a free time, when you go for a walk, when you go for a run, wherever it is. The simple time, the every minute you get can be implemented to improve vocabulary if you're really willing to work on it. So the third one is reading. The more you read, the more it changes the accent, the way you pronounce the words. It changes. It has a modifications. Daily have an habit of reading at least for 10 minutes. Start up with 5 minutes if you're not able to sit for 10 minutes. Just for 5 minutes and start reading a para by focusing on punctuations, like where to stop, where to continue, when to continue, focusing on that particularly, and also to know the accent, pronunciation, your fluency. That can really help you build the fluency, giving the strong foundation that would not destroy that self. It could have a strong foundation which helps you to build it in a better way. So reading really helps you to make it a step further for your improving fluency. Because when you read, you start changing the accent, you start focusing, involving in the subject, involving yourself into the subject when you're reading. So reading books is the main advantage that you can take to improve your fluency. And then writing. When you learn a word, to remember it, rather than when you learn and just leave it, when you write, it has a lot of impact. It has a lot of importance. So when you just read it and keep it in mind, instead of that, start writing each word a day. Let me say you an example. I've learned a word today that is stupendous. Stupendous is nothing but amazing, marvelous, magnanimous. Like using this instead of this words, you can replace by this, which is stupendous. Just write it for 5 times and it will see the way you remember that word. Stupendous. The another word that I learned recently is capacious. Capacious, which is spacious enough. Inscrutable. Like every word that you learn can be written